is Julian Ariana Mondragon, and I'm studying to be a business administrator with a minor in accounting. Okay, for this video, we are going to add data validation as well as conditional formatting to certain cells, as well as adding the sparkline graphs to our data range. Okay, to get started, I'm going to select a specific cell in which I want the data validation to hold. So we're going to go on top in the ribbon and look for data. Then we're going to head over to data tools and look for data validation. Click OK. And for me, my value is going to be a whole number. And then it's going to appear more certain. And then it's going to appear with more information you want to add. So the data is going to be between certain cell numbers. And for my first cell number, it's going to be D2. And that would be my minimum. And for my maximum, it's going to be the very last of my zip code, which would be DA in cell column 2. And cell row 2, Then I'm going to hit OK. And what this would have done is it would only allow me to place the number and row in the data I had selected. And if it's a different number, then a warning would appear in Excel. So for example, I'm going to type in 678 and a pop-up pops up. This shows that the number I placed in is not in the data that I had selected for the data validation to hold. Let's say we try a zip code that is in the data range, so it would be 30303 for Atlanta, and nothing happens. So this showed that for that number or that zip code, it was in the data range I had put in. Okay, so let's try a different number. Let's see, 19, and that shows that 19 was not in the data range I had selected. Okay, so let's start off with 30004. Okay, and so I want to add conditional formatting to B3. So I'm going to head over to the ribbon of Home and go over to Styles and click Conditional Formatting. In here, I want to add a new rule which only allows a specific zip code to have a specific font or color. So I'm going to click on Format Only Cells That Contain, and for me, it's a specific text. And it's going to click Containing, and I'm going to do, let's say, Atlanta. I'm going to hit Format, and in Format, I'm going to do a regular font style, as well as the color red for my font. I'm going to hit OK, and OK one more time. And to see if this works, I'm going to type in an Atlanta zip code, 30303, and it worked. So our font style had changed to Atlanta with the red font color. Okay, I want to do this one more time to a different zip code, so I'm going to head over to Conditional Formatting, New Rule, Format Cells That Contain Specific Text, and then I'm going to do, let's say, Alpharetta. Format, regular, and I want to do this one green. Okay, and OK one more time. I want to change the zip code and see if it worked with an Alpharetta zip code, 30004, and it worked. So I want to do this one more time for a different zip code. It's totally up to you how many times you want to do it and what cells you are trying to differentiate. So I'm going to zoom past this. Format, regular, color, blue. Okay, to see if this worked, going to put in a Marietta zip code, 30008, and it worked. Okay, so now I want to add a sparkline graph. Okay, so you can go ahead and select a cell that you want to insert your graph in. For me, it's going to be B5. I'm going to go up to the ribbon where it says insert, head over to spark lines, and for this example, I'm going to do a calm spark line. Okay, and so then a box appears and it's going to ask you for the data range. Okay, and you're going to select the data range that you would like the sparkline to graph. For me, it's going to be D5 to DA5. Going to hit OK, and it should appear like this. Okay, we can try that one more time with a different graph. Select the cell that you want to add your graph in. For me, it's going to be B7. Head over to insert, go to spark lines, and this time I'm going to do a line spark line. And it's going to be for the data range D7 to DA7. And OK, and your spark line should appear. Hope you guys had a good understanding of how it is, or at least a grasp on a concept of data validation, as well as column, spark lines and line spark lines, and as well as formatting certain cells a certain way with the data that is provided for you. And I hope you guys have fun in Excel and continue the good work. Goodbye.